Downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
Are you gonna sit with me?
Of course.
Oh, good.
You thought I was gonna... That would be weird.
Take off your clothes.
Yo, what are you, Mike?
We're rolling.
We're rolling, Tone. This is the Vaughn Complex. I'm here with Beth Stelling.
What's up?
It's so good to see you. We go back. I know Beth from Chicago.
Like 08.
08? Wow. Oh, I didn't know it was 08, but
Well,
yeah.
I remember the day.
I had a little show on the north side at this bar called The Zoo. And I remember booking her to come in. She always did her thing. You were always funny.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm glad you ran that. That was a fun show.
Yeah, I don't know.
The bar changed over like 4 times after that.
Yeah, like what? I don't know what happened,
to the
dude.
Zoo.
I left because they didn't pay me what they said they would. They said they would give me like $50 every time I did it, and the guy kept saying, "Oh, you know, next week I got you, man, next week." And then I don't know. He owed me so much money. I'm like, you know what, dude?
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
We did get a little spoiled in Chicago with how we got paid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because when I moved here, I was like, oh, you know, I'll do my local shows and get, you know, cash here and there.
Right.
And then you do some club that will remain unnamed. And they're like, here's your $8 in cash, and thank you. And you're like, I will take it.
Right,
There are
exactly.
300 other people who would do it for free.
I mean, Chicago's so great, and I hear New York's the same. I really haven't like did a ton of rooms in New York, but like Chicago, you can literally like if you stay busy, like the whole Midwest region, you can make a living off of
For sure.
stand up.
If you just host or if you start featuring and you move
Yeah.
your way through Ohio, Illinois, Wisconsin.
Even if you're hosting.
I was just in Denver all last week doing shows, which is what this is the Grolix, this is the guy's show I did.
That's
But I
cool.
did the whole week of shows in Denver, and first of all, the scene's super awesome, welcoming, nice,
Yeah.
and all of them paid.
Wow.
Yeah, like all the local comics get paid to
Do
do
you
shows.
feel like the comics treat you they treat you really good because they know you're from LA?
You know what was weird? This was not the first time I've gone out since I've lived here.
Yeah.
But I am now, and I unavoidably like, that's LA. We got her in from LA. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's like-
I'm not from LA. I love LA. I do.
Right.
I really do. I love living here. But people were like, Stelling from LA. We've got her in. I'm like, oh no, I'm a Chicago girl. I mean, I grew up in Ohio. But
That's such a big thing, especially when you go out of town and people know you're from LA. Oh shit, yo, we
right.
You know, it's like, dude,
I'm
relax.
like, can you say Chicago?
Yeah.
I don't do that. I claim LA.
So your hair looks good, your skin looks good. Like, what are you doing, Beth? Is it
Yeah.
like did you come into some money, or are you just taking better care of yourself?
I always used to say I'm taking better care of myself, but I would always be like, I used to be bigger. I feel like when we met, I was probably like close, 200 pounds. So that's the truth. But I feel like I would always be like, oh, it's easy to be famous. You can just pay somebody to cut your. I think it's just laziness is what was
Yeah.
happening to me for a long time. But I have been I've been working out.
Okay.
And I let someone cut my hair off on stage, a friend of mine at Ryan
Wow.
Singer's show at Echoes Under Sunset.
Okay.
Emily Maya Mills just
She just chopped it out. It looks good though.
Thanks.
It looks like you got
did
it
good.
professionally. You know, it looks like she went to one of those Silver Lake hot hair spots, and they, it cost $200, and they hooked you up.
no,
So,
it's
yeah.
free.
Wow,
She just was like,
that looks really good.
thanks.
So that's good.
My
So-
friend did touch it up a little bit, and he does go to
Okay.
a hair school.
All right. Yeah. Well, I remember you in Chicago. Like you were just in a different place in your life.
I totally
She
was.
kind of was like Holly Berry. What was that movie where Holly was like a crackhead? Like you weren't that bad, but like it's a major transformation. Like Beth is really, she really got this glow
you
now.
knew me when. You knew me when. You're like Charlize Theron from Monster.
Have you been back to Chicago? You go back
I
often?
went back and I'm trying to think the first time I went back. I can't remember. I went back in July to record my album just
Yeah.
because it was like, I'm glad I put out an album and stuff. I don't think it was very necessary, but I have it, which is nice.
Okay.
But I don't know why I just said that. But get my album.
What's the name of the album?
It's called Sweet Beth.
Sweet Beth. That's a nice
Yeah.
name.
But I went back to record it because it's like our safe
Where'd you
space.
record it there?
I did it at Comedy Bar.
Okay, that's a great club for
Yeah.
those who don't know.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
And
really good.
Kyle was like, you should come back and record it here. And of course, there's tons of places we performed that I could have done it.
It was
but
packed.
It was great. I did 2 shows. I talk about it on the album, but all my shit got stolen from my car the night before.
Are you serious?
All my notebooks, all my joke books.
Wow.
Yeah. It was the night before I was supposed to record, so I kind of like lost it a little bit. I was like, oh, because of course you know your jokes.
Yeah.
I've been telling them.
They didn't steal your car. They just took the jokes.
Just bash in the back window.
Because you got a Mercury, right?
So the most disappointing steal of 2012 for that guy.
So they busted it. How do you know it wasn't like some disgruntled comic that's pissed off you're in LA? Like, yo, fuck that, you know?
There's a new rising star guy comic who's telling lady jokes.
Yeah.
Actually, none of mine are like
so they literally just took everything in the car, the jokes.
They just took my backpack and left suitcases, left an iPhone sitting right. That's why.
Dude, that sounds like a comic, man. That sounds like a comic did that shit, man.
It's true. Trying to ruin my life. It didn't work. I'm famous. Everyone's like, who's best?
Yeah, so Beth, she notices that my place is empty. I've been broken up for about a week now, but it's been great. You know, I hope she's probably not watching this because she can care less about my shit. But but you're dating someone now, right?
I am. I'm in a long distance relationship.
And where does he live?
He lives in where I grew up in Ohio.
Ohio, okay. Is he in the business or he's
not in the business?
He's a regular guy.
Yeah, he's a civilian.
So anyone who's not a comic.
He's a civilian.
He's just a regular guy.
Yeah, he's far away. If they're far away, Mike, they can never leave. So that's.
Is that on Sweet Beth?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I just. It's not on the album. Yeah, I have crushes happen naturally. Because you know it's May. I'm like a feral cat. It's springtime. Feral or cat?
Your new crush? Where does he live?
Oh, Denver.
Oh, you just met him when you went to?
Yeah, I have a huge crush on someone in Denver.
That was quick, dude.
Yeah, but he's just less far away.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So then I can also live my life in that.
Is he a regular guy?
No.
Okay, so this new guy.
It's Tone.
That's Tone Bell laughing in the background. If you hear somebody
the
laughing.
crush is Tone.
But so this regular guy, you got a regular guy in Ohio, and then you have a crush on an entertainment guy.
It's an innocent crush.
Okay.
I don't even know him very well.
Yeah, but you want to get to know him.
He could be watching this and be creeped out by it. No, he will be creeped out by it. He will.
So what was it about this guy you were in Denver performing and
I'm wearing this shirt.
He gave you that shirt?
No, but it could be we have to cut this. I'm getting upset. I'm starting to get hot.
Wow. So you just hit it off with him in Denver. It's just like you
we can't say this. This cannot be published.
All right, so we'll cut that out.
I have crushes all over the country, wherever I travel and tell jokes. That's not true. But sometimes I will have a crush on someone. It's just because I'm not with someone all the time. Okay. Crushes are healthy.
Do you ever feel like you want your long distance relation? You want to be closer? Do you feel like you wish?
That's interesting because then I have my little life here. So then it's like, well, what would happen if you did move here?
Right.
Because you can't just like step into what I have. That's why people say like, well, if you move, we'll get our own new place or whatever.
Right.
But that would be scary because then he would be moving here just for me. I feel like I need to do a little something more with my career before. Because what's he gonna do? Live with me and my roommates? Yeah. In my little room while I go and tell jokes occasionally out of town.
Yeah, and he does his civilian
stuff.
I'm
not making enough money to move another human out here to join me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's like I'm looking at it like a child, but.
So he flies out like once a month.
Yeah, we'll meet sometimes where I have shows, or we'll meet where
that sounds like a side chick, like in black comedy world, we have side chicks where we're going to a different city. I meet her here. That sounds like what you have.
See, that's why I love it. It's kind of nice.
All right, that's good to know.
They're not everywhere. Currently, I just have one. But yeah, I just have one main.
I kind of miss that now. Like, I need to get on the road more. That was the best thing about the road. Like, not even the shows, it was the side chicks.
Yeah, well, you go out and you get to hook up with the person that you met last time you were there, and then you leave again.
Right, and they don't get tired of your material because they haven't seen you in 6 months. Exactly. So it's like, I can do the same jokes and I can smash afterwards. And
they may have been so drunk they didn't remember them the first time. You never know.
Okay, Beth. So people know you're from stand up, but you're in the sketch, right? You're in the sketch. You're into what else do you do?
Yes, I love acting in friends' sketches and videos, music. I just did a music video called Party Mom.
Okay.
With Alana Johnston. She's a UCB sketch girl. So that should be very fun. We were down at we were in Skid Row yesterday, just filming. There's this huge old abandoned building that one of our friends has an office in. So we dressed like party moms, a lot of shoulder pads. Was wearing a jumpsuit.
None of the homeless people they didn't.
We were mostly in the building.
Okay.
There were a lot of what appeared to be sweatshops where we were, which was a little disconcerting.
In 2013.
Yeah. But we did, we ran through the hallways looking for our son, our imaginary son.
Okay.
Because we partied too hard.
And that's going to be up on YouTube soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Party Mom. Alana Johnston, it's her album. It's called Self-Esteem Party. They're like all 30-second songs and they're all hilarious.
So a lot of people watching this, they may know you from your TV appearance, which was Conan, right?
Yes.
And how was that experience? Was it like were you super nervous, or was it like?
It was the same weekend. It was that same weekend that all my stuff got stolen. All my stuff got stolen. I recorded my album. I was like, okay, it's all good. And then the booker called me and was like, "Can you want to be on the show tomorrow?" That was Sunday. And
it was that quick.
Yeah, I had worked with him before on my set, and he, of course, knew who I was. And, over the years of seeing me perform. But it was around the time, it was, Tig Notaro was unable to do it. She was having some personal problems, which she's now discussed on her album. But, so I kind of stepped in.
Right.
Certainly not filling her shoes, but I just did my set the next day. So I didn't have time to be nervous.
That was a crazy week for you.
It was very crazy. Sunday I got the call. I was like, oh my God, I'll just do it tomorrow. They're like, do you want to come in tonight or tomorrow? And I had my old show, Entertaining Julia, in Boys Town in Chicago.
Yeah, I remember that show.
And I was there and I was like, well, I'll just do I'll run the set one more time. I'll fly in tomorrow morning. Got picked up from the airport by my friend Emily. And then they picked me up from my house at like 1 p.m. and we shot at 4.
Was it a limo? They picked you up in a limo?
It was not a limo, but it was a nice black car.
Nice sedan?
Yeah.
Presidential tent?
Yeah. Okay.
So mentally you were prepared, when they say, hey, can you do it tomorrow? Mentally you're preprepared, like you already know what you're going to talk about.
I had the set.
Yeah, you had the set, right?
I had the set that was cleared.
Okay.
I think, I remember, of course there was like nerves, but I sort of, in nervousness, I usually my reaction is just like chill out.
Yeah.
I get very chill. So in fact, looking back, I'm happy I did the best that I could. I'm happy with my set. But if anything, I could be a little more lively or close to my personality.
Yeah.
And instead I'm just like, chill out here. Talk to this huge
Was that your
group of
first
people.
TV credit?
That was actually, yes, for stand-up. That was my first stand-up.
Wow.
And then I did stand-up in Stilettos, which Kate Flannery hosts on TV Guide.
Okay, so what do you see yourself in 4 years? What would you like to accomplish?
Yes,
and all that?
Goals are important.
They are.
I want to know your goals too.
I got, you know what? My goals are I kind of want to get in the drug game. I've had these fantasies about flipping bricks and stuff, but I don't know. Dude, I really do have these fantasies where I pull up in a car.
I have some cousins that can help.
And I whistle and somebody comes over and gets the package. I don't even know if the next few years of my life will be comedy related, but.
I remember my cousin grew up in Louisville, Kentucky, actually.
Yeah?
And he was always having the funniest of friends. And by funny, I mean perhaps drug dealing. But anyway.
But no, I want this to get picked up, obviously. I want to, eventually host a late night thing on HBO where I can just be uncut. Or whatever network picks it up or whatever, so. That's my ultimate dream and goal. So
interviewing?
Interviewing and obviously doing the comedy, touring.
Yeah.
getting the groupie love. I want it all, you know.
No, I have a hard time nailing down what I want. I love doing stand up. That's like what I feel like I'm best at,
Yeah.
and where I feel most comfortable, like and most confident. But the times that I have the most fun acting or being in sketches or films, short films, are when I'm working with people that know me, that I like, that know my comedy.
Right.
It's harder to get out there and audition and work for people that you don't know, who don't know you
That's
or
true.
your skill set. So I guess, and it's been proven over and over again, you work with people you know and are comfortable with, so you can excel in that moment, and then people see it and be like, yeah, we want to work with you too. But yeah, I'd love to write for a show. I'd love to try writing for a show, whether it's late night or a television series.
Yeah.
I think that is a good goal.
So you're more inclined to write than to be on it.
I just wrote along with the rest of the world, wrote a small web series
Okay.
that I star in. It's about my life. So I love it. Ideally, it would be nice to write some sort of autobiographical thing and star in it. Obviously, it feels a little overdone, you know, over the years. Of course, we have so many comics turning into having their own series. You have Seinfeld, Louis C.K., all these people. But Sarah Silverman, now Amy Schumer, I think hers is more of a sketch show. But
Okay.
that would be cool.
Is there someone you kind of like look up to in the business where you like, I wouldn't mind that career right there?
That's hard.
Besides Aries Spears, I know
But
you.
Aries Spears, Tisha Campbell,
Tisha
my
Campbell.
twin.
You do look like Tisha Campbell when I think about it now. Wow. So that's a tough one. Nobody.
Tisha for real. She's talented and beautiful. And
You would like to
funny.
be on like a new spinoff of Martin?
Yeah.
That would be dope. Like
Let's
if
do a
they
white
redo Martin, but it's like a black Martin and you're
White
yeah.
Gina, people would be so pissed.
No, I think you would be dope. Like you would be a totally different, you know, yeah. But it would be dope.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, this is the Vaughn Complex. We thank Beth for doing it. Where can people look you up on Twitter and Facebook?
Yeah, my website's sweetbeth.com.
Sweet Beth, man. It's such an erotic. It doesn't even like when I hear Sweet Beth, I don't think about like stand up. Are you
It's
on
relating to how much I love sweets and candy. But I'm on Twitter. It's at
Twitter?
Beth Stelling.
And are you on so at Beth Stelling on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? You post post your pics.
I do. All the nudes go up there.
Get the filters popping.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so look her up, Beth Stelling. It's been a pleasure.
I love you, my
I thank you
guy.
so much.
See you.
And we out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I need you, and I miss you, and now I want